Hello friends and buongiorno from Napoli. I'm in amazing Naples, Italy, and today I'm vlogging. Every time I go on vacation, I like to do one day where I just vlog the whole day, just to like remember and look back on and share with you, but also I find like trying to vlog a little bit each day and put it together, it makes for like a not cohesive video. So I thought it would be good to do this day because actually we're not staying in Naples today, but we are going to Pompeii. We are going down the Amalfi Coast. We're going to Sorrento and Positano and Amalfi. And I just thought this is the day. This is the day to vlog. I'm here with, this is my husband Gianni's grandmother. She's here with us and her father was born in Italy, so that's why we are doing this trip. That's what inspired the trip in the first place. And of course, Gianni is here as well, so yeah, enjoy the adventures. All right, tell us where we are, Gianni.
Sorrento?
Yes. Here it is. Beautiful Sorrento. So what we've learned is that Sorrento is a much cheaper area than Amalfi. Like, it's before you hit the curve to the Amalfi Coast. So if you're looking for a budget version of Amalfi, maybe you should try Sorrento. They are famous for their limoncello here. So that's the vibe. So beautiful. Judy, what do you think of your homeland?
I love it. I am so happy to be here.
It is very beautiful. We are going to sample some limoncello soon as well. Because I mean, when in Rome, when in Sorrento, am I right? Okay, so now we've stopped in Positano. This is the real Amalfi Coast. We made it. Really, we're just gonna take some pictures and like grab some lemon bits, you know? Gianni taking a panoramic. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Although I would recommend taking a motion sickness pill if you are that type of person, because those roads are winding, I'll tell you that. So we have arrived in Amalfi. We have an hour to like explore. It's not like that big, so it's probably, you know, plenty of time to poke around. I will say, guys, I'm very serious. If you are sensitive at all to motion sickness, like 3 of us got sick on that bus. It is so windy and wild, and luckily a very sweet Italian man gave me some travel gum, which he said would help. And I chewed it and it did help. However, my whole mouth is numb, so I'm not sure what was in that. But you know, you do what you gotta do. So I'm very, very excited. I definitely need like a bite to eat to kind of settle my stomach, but definitely gonna do some shopping. Johnny, he pet a little dog. He's good to go. I think that's all you needed here. I think I wanna buy a piece of ceramic because they're very famous for it on the Amalfi Coast, and yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see what we find. Okay, you guys know how serious I am about my garden. And we went to a pizza making class and we found out that the sauce they use in Naples on their famous pizzas is just tomatoes. They don't put any spices in there. It is literally just tomatoes. And I'm like, what kind of tomatoes are these? They are San Marzano tomatoes. So here at this little spot, scooters, they have seeds. So I'm gonna grow the seeds in my garden this year. I'm gonna try to make some pizza sauce. So hopefully that works out for me. Johnny's eating strawberries. Amalfi without taking a look at this water. Oh my goodness. The volcanic beaches. Yeah, the sand is dark because it's volcanic sand. Stuff I learned from our excellent tour guide. Honestly, I didn't believe it would be this intensely beautiful from the photos and stuff. It's like really being here. It's a whole other thing, don't you think?
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
What are your first impressions?
This is crazy.
It is, right?
I've been waiting my whole life to see this.
Honestly, sound off in the comments below if your like middle school / elementary school curriculum was really heavy on the Pompeii. Because I felt like this was a really important thing that had happened in the world all growing up, because like we talked about it so much in school. And then growing up and then meeting other people who didn't even know what Pompeii was, I was like, was that just like my school? Was that just Gianni and I's school district that did that? Leave me a comment. Do you know about Pompeii? Is it like a childhood memory of yours? Did you read a My First Reader chapter book about Pompeii? Because I did. And 11-year-old Claire would just be so excited right now. Okay, we are now in the center of town of Pompeii, and this has been one of the most intense and breathtaking experiences I've ever had. Oh, it's a little windy, sorry for the wind. But this is intensely cool, you guys. Like, Gianni says this is the best day of his life.
Pompeii.
One of them, right?
Yes, one of them.
It's travel-wise.
Kids, marriage, then Pompeii.
But like travel-wise, like of all the travels, this is like a really big moment, right?
Yes.
Huge. It's unbelievable. There's Vesuvius right there. Oh my gosh, yeah. If you ever get the opportunity to do this, take it. So cool. All right, we're on our way back to the hotel in our little van bus. We're exhausted, but when I get there, I'm gonna show you a little haul of the treats and things we picked up today, and then we're gonna head to dinner. We're gonna have dinner at our hotel because they have an amazing restaurant, and plus we are so tired, I don't think that we want to venture out into the city again today, right? Yeah. So we're gonna go to the hotel for dinner, but of course I will include you in that. So that's what's next. We're about an hour away from our hotel. Pompeii is about an hour away, so we're just gonna try to sit back and relax and rest our feet. All right, you guys, I am back at the hotel. Take my C-bands off. They did not help. But it's okay. The ride home was uneventful. I did not feel that sick. So if you were worried, it's fine. Okay, so when we stopped first, I want to say in Sorrento, when we stopped to that little limoncello place, I did pick up some of the chocolate that they had there because it was so good, and it's cappuccino. This one's cappuccino, this one's dark. It's cappuccino, dark, and white chocolate. So we got a 3-pack. Then moving on to Amalfi. So Amalfi is so expensive, you guys. I'm sure that the way I enjoyed it today is the only way I could afford to enjoy it. That's why all the celebrities go there, and I don't know, Instagram models and stuff, because everything there is super flippin' expensive. But we did manage to find a few little bits. First of all, like I said, they're really famous for like all their ceramics, like their tiles and their painted stuff. So I got this little like wine bottle stopper, and I got it for my mom because my mom, she collects them, and she like always puts a fun one on her bottle depending on how she's decorating her table. So I don't know, maybe there's an Italian, thing happening in the future. I got this for my mom. Because bless her, she's with my children while we are here, so she deserves that and much more. Don't worry, I got her a bunch more things, but that's for her. Next, that incredible chocolate shop, again, the sweets that we stopped at in Amalfi, they were giving out loads of samples, and they hella worked. Gianni and I kept eating one. We were like, well, gotta buy those. So first of all, I got this, it was like Nutella, but with pistachios. But not chocolate. It was pistachio butter. That's what it was. Pistachio butter. And he gave me a little bit on a spoon, and I was like, sold. We also picked up 2 boxes of those delicious little truffle things that we tried. We selected the hazelnut and the pistachio. So delicious. I know my children are going to love trying these. Okay, next I picked up some seeds. I was geeking out on the seeds, you guys. Okay, next, you guys, my darling husband. He cannot help himself with the snow globe. And normally he just buys 1 snow globe when we go on a trip. When I tell you this is the 3rd snow globe he has purchased this trip. I don't know what we're gonna do with all these flippin' snow globes. We also picked up some t-shirts for the boys in Amalfi, which was really nice because I've not seen a single thing like this in this city. It is so strange that they are such a tourist destination, but not even like a I Heart Napoli shirt, like none of that. Like finding like the touristy type, like branded city gear, it's like not here. And I was like, shoot, my kids really want a t-shirt, and the only t-shirts that they have are like football or like soccer shirts, which are everywhere. I was like, dang, my kids aren't gonna be that into that. So when I found these, I was like, perfect. So I got one for Fox and one for Desmond, of course. Okay, next I picked up something that I think is super cool and super special. So they do a lot of like ceramic work here, obviously. And I've seen this really popular sort of thing. I've seen it in Naples and in all 3 of the cities we visited today. It's definitely a theme of making these like little coral things out of ceramic, and I thought this was super, super cool, and I had to have one. So this is gonna be great because I'm gonna put it in one of my like display cabinets. All right, the last 2 things I bought were from Pompeii. They had a bunch of people outside selling random crap for really cheap, and I thought, perfect. You mean you want to sell me a tiny terracotta pot? Sounds good. I'll buy it. So I got this little tiny pot. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe that will also go in the display cabinet. I hadn't put a lot of thought in it. I just saw it and said, sure. I also got this teeny tiny little espresso cup because I do love my espresso. I have a teeny espresso like 4 or 5 times a day. And I have my little cups at home. But I thought, why not add a fun Pompeii one into the mix, because I do use them every day, and I think it's so cute, and it was like $5. So like, you know, why not? And the only other thing we purchased today was a carton of delicious fresh strawberries in Amalfi that we snacked on. And yeah, those were all my purchases. So hope you enjoyed this mini Naples, Amalfi, Positano, what's the other one? Sorrento, a Pompeii haul. And now we are taking a much needed break. I'm gonna lay down for like an hour and a half, and then we're gonna get some dinner, and of course I'm gonna show you what I'm about to eat because it's about to be good. Alright, you guys, technically it is the next morning. After dinner, I came back down here to my room and I fell straight asleep. And I didn't sign out. I didn't do any of that. I filmed the little bits and then I went to sleep. And this morning, right before we're about to leave to head out to do all of the fun things today, I just realized I did not sign out, so here I am signing out. Today we are going to this lovely gigantic park that has like an old palace in it. So if you want to see what we do today, it will be again on the Instagram highlights for Naples. So check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and enjoying this incredible trip with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys later when I'm back home. So yeah, anyway, bye.